Do you know that some people still believe that forex trading is a scam? Do you believe that some people still believe that no matter how hard you try, that making money on forex trading is practically impossible? With this strategy, I'm going to prove to you that it's not hard. If you can follow me to do just what I'm about to do now, you will make your own profit, and it's going to be constant. The only thing I want you to understand when you want to apply this is that this market called forex trading, boom and crash, volatility, step index, even when you are trading stock, there is one thing you should have in mind. That thing is that there is no 100% guarantee that what you predicted must go to your direction. But the only need for all those things you are seeing that we are bringing up here is that if you balance what you know with what has happened in the market in the previous time, it helps you to predict and say, all right, since this has happened, each time such thing happened, this is what happened next. That is one thing I want you to know. So what I'm about to show you now is how you can possibly see some minor opportunities. And remember that when you are doing analysis from the higher time frame, you're talking about major entries and major breakouts. Then when you go down to the 1 hour time frame, moving down to this, you're talking about minor. So there are simple things that has been a challenge in this place. So once you look into it, it is difficult for you to see them. Most times when we draw some things, like this, you can say it is easy. When you talk about lower lows and higher highs and all the rest of them, it is easy for you to see those things when we talk about it. But when it comes to in the realities, it becomes impossible. It becomes so hard for you to see them. Sometimes you end up finding a lot of challenges, and will I say that in short, it is impossible to trade when it comes to that. So what I'm about to show you now is how you can trade this market and be sure that you're not going to be losing every trade. Now look at this. Look at this. I want to use this thing as an example. There is a reason market always happen like this. Look at this market. Look at this market. Look at this nature of market. And what we have here is 4 hours time frame. There is always a reason for this to happen. There is a reason market stopped at this point. There is a reason market stopped at this point. There is a reason market tried in this place. So when you want to make a profit in this market, you know, a lot of us are trading a kind of, when you see a breakout, you enter. Then, and here now is a breakout. So this market breakout from this place, I haven't tried in these circles for a period of time, and the market breakout. So I want to teach you how you can possibly trade this particular one here and make profits before the reversal. You know, these are some of the things you can do, and once you start doing those things, it helps you to reduce this stress, these challenges, and all the rest of them. So now, how do you go about this? Number one, you have to identify what we call, this is the higher highs and this is the lower lows. This is the lower highs. You know, so there are things that make this market to reverse from that point to this place. Something happened and the market went up from that place to this place and later come back to this place. So if we are to see this market from another angle, we are to see this market from this angle. Can you see it? So when you talk about this thing now, you will discover that this is where the market ended at this point, and if you check this thing, it is now ahead to higher highs now. But here now you will discover that there is, this one is lower, this one is higher, then the next one is higher. Why this one is lower than this one? So this one is lower and this one is high, this one is also low and this one is higher. You get that? But something happened. There is a reason this thing break out from this place. But a lot of traders will enter at this place thinking that it has broken out, so they will be targeting such a spot like this one here. They'll be targeting this place as their first entry TP, and they'll be targeting the next place either here or most possibly somewhere here as their third TP. So making it that this market that have crossed here will come down to this place here, TP, and move down again, second TP, and coming here again as the third TP, which is what they have been expecting. But unfortunately, the market that started in that place never come back to this place again. Look at where the market stopped. Even the next market that tried did not even attempt it. Then the third one that tried did not reach it. It was this one that entered it. So which means that at even that you enter the market here, this is where you all have getting it. And from this analysis here, you will discover that if you check today's date, you will notice that this thing happened on 30th of June. So between the 30th of June and today being 12th of July, you will discover that this market you will have been waiting for a period of time before this thing will happen. So you cannot hold a single market for this long before you get a single TP. You do know that, because most times this is where you'll be placing your stop loss, and to which when the market is pulling back to this place, it depending on the time the amount you have or the account of your equity that will allow you to hold to the market to this point before you'll be able to reverse and get to this point. So this is one of the challenges people are having. So what I'm about to show you now, how you can possibly make profit with those things. Let me bring back the candlestick so that you understand what I'm saying in this sense. Now something happened in this place. When this thing crossed to this place, when you draw your trend line from the previous resistance support zones, you will bear with me that from that angle to this point now, this market breakout from this place. So what I'm about to show you is when you see your market breakout from your trend lines, when you see a market breakout from the trend lines, if this is now a spike, now what I'm showing you is applicable to volatility index. Anything you can lay your hand to trade, apply this pattern, you will get the right results. Apply the same thing, you will get the right result. All right, okay. So now once you have drawn this trend line like this, once you have drawn this trend line, keep it at the hex. At the hex, what I mean is that at these places where it will touch the last places that market did a kind of reversal, and not where you see a lot of weak candles. Like check everywhere I mark this thing, it has a weak candle. I'll bring this thing to lower time frame, like 1 hour 15 minutes, so that you see where you can place your trade and you will see how massive the result is going to be. All right, so now when this thing happened, when this thing occurred in such a state, what you'll be doing is that please be patient enough to allow this market you have seen that breakout here, allow this candle that breakout to finish. I know it's not going to be easy, but allow it to finish. So when you check this stuff like this, you will see that this thing is 4 hours time frame. So each of these candle here represent 4 hours. So 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. in the morning, depending on your time frame, this is when this candle will close. Then 5, 6, 7, 8 a.m. this is when the other candle here will close. Then 9, 10, 11, 12, this is when the third candle here will close. 1, 2, 3, 4, this is when the next candle will close. A day is almost finishing. Then 2, 3, 4, 5 in the evening, this is when the next candle is going to close. Then when am I going to be placing my trade? Now look at this, it's going to be simple and understandable. Now when you watch a market for a period of time and you have seen this reversal like this, and this is where we normally trade. So this one is an advanced trading strategy. So if you are just new and you don't understand those things, please stay off this strategy. It may not work for you. But when you are matured enough, when you have been in a class with a mentor, when you know what to do, please follow this thing. It's going to work for you accurately. All right, so this is what we normally trade, so which this thing is also a profit. But I want to bring you to a class where you can make profit with ease. Now look at it. This market started from this journey and this one closed here, and this is high 4 hours time frame. The next one tried and the market pushed that. So with this little thing you are seeing here now, it shows you that the buyers are currently on a move, because they stopped this bearish candle and the next bearish opened almost closed with inverted doji. Then the next one giving us this thing, and once you have seen these three things that happened occur like this, allow the next candle to open, which is this one. Once this candle open, please place your trade, and when you place your trade, the first TP you will be taking is from this corner. Listen, the first TP should be here. This is the first TP, because once the market gets to this point, there must be a partial retracement, which is this thing must retrace from this angle. That's number one. Then if you place your stop, if you enter this place where you should be targeting to place your stop loss, peradventure the market pull back against you, is this place, because this is the last support zone, and anything that happened from this place will first stop here and make this kind of move at this angle before taking the next move. All right, so once you have seen this one stop here, the next candle like this, the third candle like this, then this one here is where you should trade enter. Immediately you have seen a spike that crossed the last candle that ended up as a bullish, showing that the bullish market is on ground, and with that you have the possibilities to move forward. I'm going to show you all those things in the market one by one, and you will see how accurate it's going to be. So at this time, before the market gets to this place for you to receive another spike or thereabout, you have already taken a candle successfully. And if this thing break out from this place, then you move your stop loss a little bit at this place to protect your income. I mean, remember that this one is a spike. So now that you are catching a spike, you can now push your stop loss to this angle, so which means if the market comes close to it, you can close it. But when it comes to spike, there is nothing you can do about it except that you want the market to stop moving. Now if this thing cross at this very point, let me drop this thing here. At this very point, if this thing cross at this very point, that is to say that you have opportunity to allow the market to hold for a period of time, then that is where you will get this very thing you are seeing, this long spike that is ending here. So the second TP of this market should not be anywhere less than this particular place, this place, and the last one should be here. So once you have seen that the market has spiked and the next one is forming, which means another opportunity is coming up here. So the same thing you did in this place, you can also do it here. Do you get that? And with these few things, you are already on profit. Come on, what else can I tell you that you don't need to, that you have not understand in this market? Now let me show you the same thing I did now from the other things, but let me go back a little bit from our lower time frame, like 1 hour, to show you how you can make use of this thing even in your 1 hour time frame, and be sure that you can be taking advantage of it from your lower opportunities. Now look at this thing. When this thing happened here, the market went off like this. The next one stopped at this place, the market went up like this. So where should you place? This is where you should trade, and this is what you will get. No matter the movement you are seeing, you're already on profit. Do you see that? You're already on profit. So what I advise you to trade is this one. All this drama you are seeing here, this is the candle you should trade, and watch it. This is the first TP. Then the last one is this one that took off to this place. What else do you want in the market than to get opportunities to trade what will give you golden opportunities? This is how simple this market can be. This is how simple it can be. So please try this and see how it can be effective to you. Remember that no matter how accurate something looks like, please practice it to be sure. If you eventually step into the market because you have seen this, you go and try it with your live account, in case of any reversal, it's going to make you to lose almost all your money. Now the same thing, what I'm showing you is that how you can bring up you trade boom and crash as if it is just volatility. You trade boom and crash as if it's just volatility, because watch it. If you see what happened here, you can also see what happened. So when you are targeting spike, you look for such opportunity. When you are targeting scalping, you look for such opportunity. Market is simple. I'm going to show you, I'll be showing you one of the trade I placed using this very strategy, and it will surprise you what this market has looked like. Now, and everyone who is under my mentorship class, please, we need to gather on Friday. We'll be having a meeting on Friday night, so that I'm so much occupied this time, so it will not be easy for us to meet this time so soon. So it will be on Friday. So once you watch this video within this week, please be reminded that we'll be having our training on Friday. So when you are coming, please make sure you have something in your account, so that if we see good opportunities, we can also trade, so that some of you will be closing with some capital to enjoy, especially within the weekend. All right, so this is how we roll. And what we have in this place as the moving average is something very simple. In case you are interested in it, this is 12 exponential. Apply to close, and you choose any color of your choice. That is what you have, 12 EMA, and this is 9 EMA. Remember that I didn't say anything about this because that is not what we are concentrating on, you know. But for benefit of doubt, you can use the crossing to be sure that the market have changed a direction. You know, you can use it to see a change in direction after a series of move in a reversal point. So once you see a long engulfing candle that cross this thing, it's a sign that the market is going to move forward. Please be careful when trading with this type of move, because most times it can be the last one that will cross, and the next one the market will reverse. So keep your eyes very close, and also keep your eyes very open in terms like this, because many things can happen. This is what I have to tell you now. All right, please listen to this. If for any reason you are placing your trade and you are just doing a kind of you just, I don't know how to say this, but what you just do is you close your eyes, you open, you see this, say, it have traded for a long time, so what next I should know is that since it has been trading like this, so I think I should enter here to trade like this, only for you to know that from here the market started reversing to this point, and you said, the market is going to this angle, so you place here, only for you to see that the market started going up. You say, hey, before you know it, the market started. Come on, why must you trade like this? Why not think of what people are doing? Sometimes you start blaming yourself. So sometimes you think that God hates you. Sometimes you think that the nature and everything is against you. Nobody or nothing is against you. It's just that you lack knowledge. That is the problem you have. And I want to ask you one question you need to answer by yourself. Who trained you? The market you are trading today, where did you source it from? Who is backing you up? Whose knowledge is running in your brain when you are trading? Or you pick random knowledge from all circles of the angle. You just pick everything, and by so doing, you want to achieve something. No, sir. Every student must know his chemistry teacher. That is one thing I want you to know. My name is GDFX. Apply this and write on the comment section how effective this can be. If this is working for you, please, I beg you to give this video a thumbs up. And if for any reason this thing did not work for you, please look for more other simpler videos that can help you, as we'll be dropping more videos on this. Thank you, my returning subscribers. Thank you, my viewers all over the world. GDFX so much love you, and I will always respect you for your patronage, and I will make sure that I will try my best to bring out anything that is best that will help you to make this FOREX a good one. My advice, please, instead of you to be losing every day, look for a mentor that will help you to brush you up. I must